just a disclaimer, I'm not mad about this. I'm not even like still upset about it, or it doesn't it's not a thing that crosses my mind every day. It happened and it's over. So this isn't me trying to dredge up drama or anything like that. I just have had a lot of bad experiences with guys. Not necessarily of my own fault, I feel like. Maybe in the beginning when I first started dating, but as I've gone on and gotten older, I've done a lot better at adjusting myself. What's up, y'all? I'm feeling a lot better. So there's that. I feel like I had a mild case of it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then the last 2 videos should give you a clue. I wanted to read some journal entries that I wrote about a bad dating experience that I had. I'm gonna call him Marshall. This is why I'm not gonna be able to name my own children, because ew. Marshall, basically, we started, it was a situationship. We were talking. It was right before dating. To simplify it, I'll just say that we were dating, even though we weren't. We started dating. I like to talk about how I'm feeling, and if I like someone, then I like to talk to them. I like to spend time. I'm just gonna fill you in on this relationship was long distance. So, in order to be talking to someone, in order to be dating someone, in order to be trying to get to know them, you have to have a conversation with them. And that was something that he struggled with. And he was like, I just don't know how to talk to girls. I just don't know how to do that. I've never had to do that before. But I'm like, I'm a girl, so you can learn. Because I'm a female. We would go a whole week without talking. We would go days without talking. Which, when we were friends, I didn't mind it. But now that we're talking, it's like... So I said that these were the things that I needed, because I was frustrated and I was losing sleep over it. So I wrote down how I felt, and I made it a goal that I was going to tell him how I felt. Just wanted to say that as I'm editing this, I realize how shaky my voice gets in certain parts. I'm still sick. I'm still trying to get over something, so that's why. Also, I sound watching myself back, I sound kind of stupid, when I say attention. So what I mean by attention is, talk to me, have a conversation with me. We're long distance, so we have to be paying each other the same amount of attention if we want this to work. So when I say attention, don't be like, oh my god, is just so needy. No, I'm not being needy. It was not that I was being needy, it was that I was with a person who wasn't giving me anything at all. And I was like, it's like pouring all the water out of your cup into another person's cup and then being left with nothing and having to beg to get at least something back. I said I needed him to make the shift because we've been friends for over a year. I kind of hate that this is how it is. We were really good friends for over a year, and then we ended up starting to date, and that was a big deal for me. I was excited about that because I was excited that I would get to date my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's different. It's like you don't have anything to worry about because you already know this person as a friend. But apparently, I didn't know him enough. So, 2 phone calls a week. Just 2. I don't need you to text me every day. I don't need you to call me every day. But I need some form of communication for me to stay interested in you and not get bored. If you're not talking to me, then I have nothing left to hold on to. And I can't deal with that. And I'm like, if you can't talk that day, tell me why. I know you play tennis. I know you do all this different type of stuff. It's not that big of a deal. If you didn't know, the dynamic has to change for this to work. And I need attention. I don't need you to tell me I'm pretty. I don't need you to buy me anything. I don't need any of that. But you've got to give me something. I need communication. You're not here, which means we have to work twice as hard to make us work. With distance, not talking will kill any chance we have at a relationship. I miss just being able to say, hey, can I call you, and not feeling scared about it. Now I wonder if it's even okay to text you. Am I being annoying? I think it's because I'm the only one who actually made the shift, like mentally. I don't think he had made that shift. This was a nighttime reflection because I was like pissed off because all the things that I just read, I talked to him about, and Marshall was like, "Yeah, no, I totally get it. I'll work on it," and then didn't talk to me for another 4 days. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a week. After a week went by, like I was calm, I was nice, I was sweet, and then I just went off because I was like, screw this, and I was done. I talked to him. I told him everything I wrote down and more. He told me I was right and that he'd try to work on it. I told him if his communication doesn't get better that I'm done. He said okay. It's a couple days later and he hasn't texted or called. I know he's on Insta because he keeps seeing my stories and posting on his. To me, that means you have time to kill. That means you could at least say hi, but he doesn't. I entertained the idea that I was wrong for expecting immediate results. But after looking through my history and past relationships, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not. I realize that when I enter a relationship, I'm always waiting for something. I express how I feel and give a week for you to fix it and make excuses, but then waiting a week turns into waiting for a month. And waiting a month turns to waiting for 6 months, and I'm still waiting. Or maybe I bring up the issue again and you tell me a joke and I get distracted and we end up talking about something completely different or making out. Or maybe I continue to wait because I'm afraid. If I bring it up again, I'll be nagging. But that's not fair. I've never asked for more than I can give. All I want is attention, and all I want really is for you to talk to me. I want you to want to talk to me. I want you to think I'm special. And I don't want to wait for you to figure that out. I need communication, I need attention, I need immediate results because I have always waited and given more time. I am more patient towards sorry dudes than I am my own mama, and that's a problem. I deserve immediate results. If I tell you I'm gonna drop you and you don't fix it, I told him this is what I need and this isn't gonna last long if I don't get these things. If that doesn't light a fire under your butt, I'm not gonna continue to wait. I don't need money. I don't need gifts. I don't need anything that you aren't capable of giving. And that's not shade. You're in college. You're broke. You ain't got no money. I don't need it. Keep whatever little bitch you still got. Just go ahead and keep your little money, honey. Just because I'm not gonna get you none of mine because I ain't got none either. I want stupid letters with cheesy puns. I want random texts that don't make any sense but show you're thinking of me. I want to know how you see the world. I want to know how you think. I want to know what hurts you so that I can be as gentle with your fragile heart as I can. I want you to want me to understand you. Understand this is me coming from a place of guys always just wanting one thing, never wanting to understand my mind, but wanting to understand my body. So I got tired of that. I want you to know how I see the world. I want you to know how I think and what hurts me. But I want you to know those things because you want to know them. Because you want to know me. I'm not asking for you to be in love with me. I'm really starting to think that I will never get that from you.